International unions say they're on red alert over New Zealand's treatment of its labour force. 5 unions are rallying behind workers at the centre of industrial action. 300 Auckland wharfies are facing redundancy, Efco meat workers have been locked out, and Oceania care workers marched on strike yesterday. An investigation is underway after evidence of failings in the breast screening program in Otago and Southland. The internal audit of breast care health screen showed there may have been a delay in the diagnosis of breast cancer for 28 women in the regions over 3 years. Prime Minister and Tourism Minister John Key has announced that New Zealand is to host the 2017 World Masters Games. He says it's a significant win.
We expect about 35,000 visitors will come to Auckland from 95 countries across the world. Independent study found that the World Masters Games is likely to contribute just under $54 million to the New Zealand economy.
Games Association President Kai Holm explained why New Zealand was a top contender.
They really qualified and they have impressed us. I don't have to say more because they're going to tell me about it, like I hear right now about the Rugby World Cup. I've heard it something like 10 times a day. But I'm definitely sure you'll tell people about these games when they are passed in the same way.
More charges have been laid against a convicted sex offender found working in schools. The man appeared in the Auckland District Court this morning, facing 4 charges of breaching extended supervision and also facing charges of making false claims. He has name suppression and will reappear in court next month. A media campaign to inform people about the giveaway rule change kicks off today. The Transport Agency says people should familiarise themselves with the new rules before they come into force, but emphasise that they don't change until 5 a.m. on March the 25th. The Otago Rugby Union has been saved. The NZRU, Dunedin City Council, Dunedin Venues Management, New Zealand Rugby Players Association and the Bank of New Zealand all agreed on the terms of a recovery package. That includes a $500,000 loan, some All Blacks tests, and for $400,000 in debt to be forgiven. To international news, the International Criminal Court in The Hague has found a Congolese warlord guilty of recruiting child soldiers during a conflict in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Founder and president of an ethnic militia group, Thomas Lubanga, was arrested in DRC, then transferred to The Hague in 2006. Prosecutors accused him of using children as young as 9. A small 20-centimetre tsunami has hit Japan's northeastern coastline following a strong earthquake. The 6.9 magnitude quake struck the same region as last year's devastating earthquake. President Barack Obama has welcomed British Prime Minister David Cameron to the White House. The two leaders reaffirmed plans to shift the NATO military mission in Afghanistan to a support role next year, and they also discussed the volatile situation in Syria and Iran's nuclear ambitions. Those are the headlines from the RBG News team. Ka kite anō.